Alright guys, so I know I'm not well known or anything, but a bit about me to kind of give you an idea of where my skill level lies. I'm currently gold 2, so, basically radiant rank. Um, Prior to playing Valorant, I played CSGO for about 18 hours a few years back. Um, I played a lot of Call of Duty on console, zombies, that's where it's at. And I've beat every single Halo game, uh, including Reach, ODST, all that stuff, uh, on Legendary. Yeah, Legendary is the hardest. Um, so yeah,
No one
basically a
can
god
hold their breath
at
forever.
shooters. So I'm gonna show you some one ways with Viper and kind of how I like to play around with them. We're gonna focus on the map Ascent for this one. So there's one that you can set up pre-round. You just kind of get a little close to it, aim at the top, not the pole, just the top of the actual lamp. You gotta jump and right click. So yeah, so I guess you kind of want to be right above that. Now, all in game phase. With this one way, you can play it up here. I don't necessarily like playing it up here too much. Or if I do, I like to drop away early on. I like playing stairs a lot. It offers some cover. And once I show you kind of one way from the attacker side, you'll see kind of what I mean. But you can also play it back here if you want. You can even play back here. Or if you want to get really cheeky with it, you can try and play it like here. That also offers you some cover. And if your mid guys lose, you can always shut them out and just let them die. Just to be clear, I think I found this one way through watching Pico. Maybe it was someone else. I'm not entirely sure. It's been a while. But yeah. The poison goes up, they come around. Now, the reason I said I don't really like playing with them is that's the first thing that they can see. Now, if you notice, they still can't really see you if you're playing stairs, even though they can see all this. Clear, this is, and they're kind of swinging out. They might crouch, so see how far back I have to be to really be able to see CT, and same with there, and I still can't really even see that switch. So that's why I like the switch. Here's another one way you can kind of set up here. The buy barrier has to be down though, so some people might not like it, but maybe you rotate it here, maybe whatever. I'll just show it to you real fast. You gotta want to go all the way up against this wall, crouch. You kind of gotta want the crouch to where your crosshairs are between there. You gotta turn. You gotta line up with the top of the lamp, like base, the lamp attachment. Okay. Then you gotta go to the right until the discolorization. You want to be on the darker color.
Come.
So, and once the buy barrier is down, you left click. And you have a very similar one way.
Poison orb emitting.
Basically all the same spots work. This switch is less good because it's higher up, but still pretty strong because I mean they have to get here to see the barriers up. That's no problem for getting this prepped. Just gotta want to try and get your crosshair kind of over there, like just on this wall over by pizza, all the way up against the wall. You gotta take your crosshair, put it there, move it all the way up, like between this island and between that little rock on the billboard. You can also kind of use the window, but you're gonna want to be a little off-centered. And just right below the bell, right below, or right above the roof, right below the bell, no crouching, no jumping, just left click.
Poison orb emitting.
So, as you can see, I can just look all the way into mid lane. So attackers, this is what they see. See, they can clearly still peek cat. So that's fine. You're not playing cat, you know. You're gonna be playing over by pizza, and like they can't see. If they want to push out, I'm still like
Poison's off.
That's even with a little bit of a haziness. And I'm back. Like, if I was up,
Poison orb emitting.
then yeah, you could, but up's just gotta, you're gonna be able to see that
Poison's off.
far before they can see you. I got this from Tins, just watching his stream. You want to get lined up with this thing, the like far side of the door. Then you're going to get your thing out, get lined up with this again. Maybe I need to aim higher. Yeah, so just aim a little bit higher on this one. I like aiming to the left just slightly. I find it gives me a little bit more consistency. You can play from back here.
Poison orb emitting.
You'll still be able to see their feet before they can really see you. But what I'd really recommend doing is coming back here and playing. So you get more
Poison's
distance,
off.
more height, it just makes it stronger.
Poison orb
Or
emitting.
stuff like this. Yeah, they really can't see, and even if I crouch, see, I can't see into that other room. You can push through, but like, God, that's terrifying.
Poison's off.
So normally I'd be able to shoot someone up there. They're all good, but nope.
Poison orb
Not with
emitting.
this. I have no idea that they're there.
Poison's off.
30 seconds left.
This is
Now
what
this
I
next
live
one,
for.
again, this one you can actually get set up completely before the buy barrier, unlike that mid-link one. And this is one of my favorite ones. You're gonna want to go all the way against the buy barrier, and then you're just going to want to get your crosshair on this, like, see this crack right here? This like little sloped part of it. That's kind of where you want your crosshair. Yeah. So and then you're just gonna aim kind of right around here, jump, right click. I think I aimed too low. Yeah, there you go. So aim there. This one's really nice because you can play this one from a lot of different places, kind of like the B one, but even more. You can play from back of generator,
Isolate and exterminate.
or door side generator.
Poison orb emitting.
You still get some benefit. This is probably the weakest point. You can play here, again weak. Over by boxes is good. I like playing over
Poison's
here.
off.
I can play heaven on this side. I can even play heaven over here and kind of use this to cut off where they might be able to see me
Poison's
better.
off.
One way it looks from an attacker's perspective. I'm shift walking. Okay, check that. I kind of checked that. Still can't check heaven, just checking boxes. Okay, I can check heaven now. And then there's that. I can see back
Poison's
here
off.
more. Like, that's why I think this place is really good, because you can peek them from like all the way back here,
Poison orb emitting.
and they can't see that till they are out here.
Poison's off.
Unfortunately,
Hopeless and afraid.
there's not really a one way that we can set up for over here too well. Like if there's someone up in there, at least not one that I'm aware of yet. But the 2 on A I got from Tins. If you are having op problems there, I just recommend kind of coming over here, jump, left throwing,
Poison orb
and see
emitting.
where that kind of lands. Basically just blocked off their whole spot.
Poison's off.
So even though you can't set up a one way, you can kill ops from there. You can also, if I'm playing A, and my teammates are having difficulty with some ops there, or just people shooting there, I kind of like to just do that.
Toxins going up.
And you'll kind of see how this also makes it scary to push onto your site a little bit more. But now they're all blocked off.
Toxin screen down.
So now we'll kind of talk about how I like to play the one ways. I'll use this one over on A to kind of demonstrate it. Round just started. So think about the time it's going to take them to get to their spawn to where the one way might actually be usable. So that way you can kind of get your venom charged up or whatever. At least a little
Poison
bit.
orb
But
emitting.
you activate it, right? Okay. They might not want to push it. They might just be chilling. They might be waiting out. It's only lasts about 10 seconds. You know. Oh, toxins running low. Don't mind if I do.
Poison's off.
So now, that's gonna last 8 seconds. They have to push on it. Okay? So I get my toxin up to
Poison
about
orb
40,
emitting.
redeploy it, get this thing ready,
Poison
cancel
off.
it, and then shoot another one. And I'm gonna be holding this site for a minute. Because now, it's
Poison orb
fading.
emitting.
I pop it back up, and yeah, I'd say you can slow down a push for about 45 seconds. And as a
Poison's off.
defender, that's wonderful.
Make
That's
them
basically the
think.
one ways for Haven on Viper. Pretty good ones overall. Most you can basically have at the very start of the round.